10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome to the podcast from The Ground Up Productions with hosts Lady Miz and Ray. This is a universal platform, and there is nothing off limits. We talk about it all, and we keep it real. This is a no judgment zone, so come as you are. If you are a professional, entertainer, author, comedian, entrepreneur, or just someone who wants to get something off their chest, well, let your voice be heard here on From the Ground Up Productions. Sponsorship and other opportunities are available from The Ground Up Productions. Turning nothing into something. There's only one way to go from here. And now, here are your hosts, Lady Miz and Ray.
Yeah, what's good, people? We are back. It's your girl, Lady Miz, and my co-host,
Ray. What's up, y'all?
Y'all already know what it is. This is From the Ground Up Productions. There's only one way to go from here, and I am so happy to be here. What? We back, y'all. You know we had to take a break. You know what I mean? We had to take a little break, but we are happy to be back doing what we love. Y'all know we love this, okay? Welcome, everybody, to From the Ground Up Productions. We are a podcast. Some call us a radio station. We kind of do it all, you know what I mean? Because we there for the artists, the independent artists, the mainstream artists, the entrepreneurs, you name it, we do it all. Today we should be having a special guest joining us. The Glove is going to be coming here from the West Coast. Big shout out to the West Side. You already know. I don't know if y'all seen, but I don't know if y'all seen, but you know, we just came back from LA and we had a great time out there. Family trip, but also handling business as well. You know what I mean? So big shout out to the West Side and big shout out to big homie Madman. You know what I mean? Gotta shout him out from UNG Radio. He showed mad love. Okay. Yep. He showed mad love and he interviewed me on his show while I was out there. And there was several different entrepreneurs and comedians there. They were all great. You was gonna say something, babe?
No, you said it. I got it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So big shout out to them out there.
Big shout out to Dima Wet in the house.
Hey, Dima Wet, what's good? You know we gotta get you on the show. You be running from me, but I'm coming for you though. And you listen, you made history in music, so you gotta. You kind of like Ray. You know, I push Ray to the front. He ain't want to be on the camera. I know y'all could tell. That's why I do most of the talking.
Yeah, I was forced into this. No.
Oh, okay. Whatever. Anyway, excuse me. We had a great time. We went to Vegas.
Hot as hell.
Tell them how hot it was. You don't even understand.
Yeah, I think hell is cool compared to that.
It was a mess.
Yeah,
it was a mess.
You ever open up your oven? That was a cool breeze. That was what was considered a cool breeze. 114 degrees.
Absolutely crazy. And listen, share this. If you come across this live, make sure you share it. If you catch it later, make sure you share it. The way that we reach more people is when you share. Obviously, Facebook does block us from being able to reach people, so we try to share as much as possible. And we also ask that you share, because that's another way how you can support us here on From the Ground Up Productions. We have a few different things that I want to chop it up with y'all about and talk about before while we're waiting on the Glove to come through. But first, I want to let y'all know, big shout out to Springfield, Queens. 80s reunion was so freaking dope, y'all. I'm talking about, we had a great freaking time out there. The artist was dope. It was all love, all positive vibes. So I want to tell y'all, if y'all missed that, you missed out on something big, and you do not want to miss the next one, okay? So make sure that y'all keep it locked, and we will always be covering it there. In Queens, Springfield, Queens, they bring out the vets in the game, the pioneers of hip hop, the ones who paved the way. You know, we love that. Okay, yeah. We love that. So we want to
the ones these young artists try to forget about, but they sample their music.
Absolutely. He throwing shots fired. I was trying to be nice. I was trying to be nice, but you got shots fired.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
so
it is what it is.
All right. So listen, at the end of the day, we just want to make sure that we shout everybody out. Big shout out to 5G Entertainment. Big shout out to Al Mosley. Big shout out to N1D1 DP. Sorry. Big shout out to Springfield, Queens. Big shout out to King Charlie Prince. Big shout out to Mikey D, Eddie OJ. The after party was lit at his sister's house, so we had a great time there. And why don't you tell them about our Roku?
Oh, yeah. If you got a Roku, you should tune into From the Ground Up Productions TV on Roku 24/7. You get From the Ground Up Productions. And you get to see music videos.
Okay.
You can also, if you want to put your stuff on Roku and have your stuff on From the Ground Up Productions, you can hit us up, send us a message. We could get your stuff on From the Ground Up Productions and get seen by, over 100 million people?
Absolutely. That platform is growing crazy over there. A lot of people are watching their stuff through streaming. A lot of people don't want to pay for HBO and all these different things. Yeah. So one of the reasons why we decided to start our own network is because we don't want to be people complaining about what's on television and who's controlling what. So it was our job to say, you know what, this is what we're going to do. We're going to start our own network and control what we want to see. So, and that's how it is. It's like kind of like with TikTok, right? Mm-hmm. They blocked. Tell them what happened with that, okay? Because that's kind of messed up.
Shit. TikTok on some bullshit. They blocking the song free for hate speech. Yeah, your song for free for hate speech. Meanwhile, I saw a video that went viral yesterday with a guy who rapped about how many people he killed, and he showed their faces.
Okay, so basically at the end of the day, okay, I still use TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, I use TikTok. But the thing is, it's like, yo, they're blocking our content, and my song free it's no hate speech. I'm talking. I mean, you put the news on. I'm talking about what's going on. I'm talking about the murders that happened from countless Black people that were murdered. And I address both sides. I speak on the crime that happened within our community, and I speak on the crime that happened from with the police officers, and they blocked it, and they called it that. But what I tried to explain to Double R over here is that at the end of the day, and this is going back to why we started Roku, I'm no longer complaining. See, the thing is, we complain about shit that they own. They own that. That's their stuff. So, and we're on it and we're using it. And I like to use it. I'm on TikTok all the time. You go through my feed sometimes on my regular Facebook page, you're going to see TikTok stuff because I'm on there. And I really watch more than I post on there, which I got to start posting more. But at the end of the day, my main point is this. I'm not complaining about what somebody else owns and saying, oh, they doing that. No, let's start our own shit. Okay, point blank, period. That's all I got to say. All right. Big shout out to Al Mosley on the check-in. What's good? I can't see everybody. I'm sorry. I think I see Family TV. Yep. Big shout out to Family TV. Is that Damar over there? Yep. Okay, my bad, y'all, because it's far, and I'm gonna be. Let me just keep it real with y'all. Okay, I should be wearing glasses like Ray, but I'm too bad. I said, "F it, I ain't gonna do it, son. I ain't gonna do it." I'm gonna get contacts, but I used to wear contacts. I stopped wearing them. All right, so listen, a couple of other things we have going on, and then we're gonna bring on the glove. He's here in the building. We're not technically, but y'all know how we do. One of the things that we also have is we talked about the Roku. So guys, if you have a Roku, Make sure you look up From the Ground Up Production TV. We're going to be adding so much more content on there, and there's going to be stuff in demand, and there's going to be a regular rotation of different things going on, different videos, short films, you name it, we doing it. Let's get it. All right. So if you got content, if you are a content creator, contact us at From the Ground Up Productions, and we will talk business on how you can get your stuff on our network. Also, I want to remind you guys that I do have a mixtape coming out. Definitely, for sure. I went away, so I couldn't do what I needed to do, but it's coming, and that's called the Miz Tape. So look out for that. Hosted by DJ C, Radio Global, DJ Cisco. And big shout out to BTP Media, my boy Jeff over there on the West Coast doing this thing, and he be coming through with the dope people and the dope artists. So we got to shout out BTP Media. And last but not least, I want to tell y'all that we have a compilation coming out called Family Business, and that is featuring, it's going to be Lady Miz Presents, and I have several other artists, Double R. We got Soraya Alexis. We got Poppy Fortune. We got Ian 95. We got Cash on Able. We have Uncle Jay. Did I forget anybody? Because I be forgetting.
Oh, Pop, you said Poppy Fortune.
I said Poppy Fortune. I said Soraya Alexis. I said Ian 95. I said Cash on Able. Uncle Jay. You.
Mason.
And Mason is so dope, y'all. Mason is a dope artist. He's a singer. He's a rapper. He got a lot going on. Yeah. And I'm going to be bringing him on the show because I want y'all to hear this brother. He is super talented. I mean, he write rock and roll and all that. So y'all look out for him. But without further ado, we want to bring on Chris. Chris, are you ready? Are you ready? All right. Let's welcome Chris the Glove to the show, y'all. Hey. How you doing, brother?
Tired.
You tired? Well, wake up, okay? Wait. What time is it over there?
I'm just tired.
Oh, okay.
It's 4 o'clock.
COVID make you tired.
Huh?
COVID make you tired.
You had COVID?
Have.
Oh,
you have. Oh my God.
Yeah, I was trying to cancel, but y'all wasn't having it, so I decided.
Oh, wait. Don't even try to put us
it all over y'all.
That's
he said, man, you
no.
canceled last time. I said, nigga, I was sick last week too.
I can't take it. Listen, we did not know you have COVID, and we would have definitely rescheduled this interview. Okay.
COVID, I have the flu.
Oh, okay. Oh, see, you playing around, man. See, that's why you can't trust. I don't trust you now.
I got the shits, but
shit.
It has reality. So I'm just been sick for 2 weeks.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I see that you keep it all the way real. Okay. Got the shits. He said, I'm sick. He doing it and he lighting up in. I see the chronic in the back. That's what I'm talking about. That's that real West Coast. I don't give up. I see you. Okay. I love it though. I love it.
Yeah, we just came from out there and we loved it out there.
Yes.
Love you. Come back.
Oh, I'm coming back.
Coming back.
Listen, first of all, but see, and we gotta get into, your introduction of you telling the people who you are. But I was trying to, you got a shop out there I was trying to come see. But you know what? We'll talk about that because I was trying to come check you out. And I said, yo, Jeff, where the shop at? He ain't hit me up. I was like, oh, they don't want me coming to the shop, man. It was good. But anyway, let's back this up real quick. Let's tell the people a little bit about you. Well, they know you from the West Side, but you say where you from and a little bit about what you do, and then we're gonna get into them questions.
Absolutely, I'm a DJ and a producer from Los Angeles, California. Worked with a few my homies from the West here. You notice every time they say West Coast, they really be talking about LA music, right? Like, let's just say that now.
Yes.
Because the Bay, they got the Bay music, and in San Diego, they got Diego.
Oh.
Seattle got music, but you don't have no such thing as LA music. It's just West Coast.
So
it's they combine y'all with everybody.
The whole West Coast. Y'all seen Washington Heights? Everywhere outside of the Dominican Republic is New York. The whole world.
Really? No, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. He said the whole world. It's DR and then New York.
New York. No, man, I'm in Beverly Hills. It's New York.
Oh my God.
My cousins, man. So yeah, this is LA music, but yeah, it's the entire West Coast. We got Snoop, Dre, Exhibit, Tupac, all the inmates.
Nice.
It's all we did this stuff. Yeah, we like to make music. We just are rebels. For instance, the reason that the Chronic album is called the Chronic, I bet most people don't know this. They haven't figured it out, but when we was making that record was the dopest record ever. So we just wanted a title that said this record is dope.
Okay. So when you say, did he freeze?
No.
No, I'm waiting for you.
Oh, snap. You did a long pause. I was like, what you doing, a mannequin challenge? I didn't know what was going on. I was like, what the hell?
I got the mannequin challenge. I love it. So we just wanted to say this record is dope. So what's the dopest dope out? It was the Chronic. Ain't no weed album. Ain't no record on there about smoking weed except the Roach. Surprise.
Dropping that knowledge on us. That's what I'm talking about.
We were marketing experts back then.
Well, whatever happened, I thought they was gonna do a 20-year or a re-release of it. Whatever happened to that?
A re-release of what? We don't re-release.
The Chronic. I know they was talking about doing something with it where it was like,
nah, we did the Chronic, the Chronic 2001, and then Cox. Those are the only three. It's a trilogy.
Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's a present trilogy. Don't believe that it's not. Just ain't ready yet.
Gotcha.
That's what's up. Okay.
So listen, let's go to, what did you start doing first? Did you start DJing or did you start producing? What's poppin', Lady Z? I see you, the Mistress Pimp, on the check-in. What's good, mama?
So I'm gonna tell you, young lady, you just gave away your age.
How?
Was I a DJ or producer? In what world is a producer before they're a DJ?
In what world is there a producer
not
before a DJ?
We made the shit up. Like, you had to know. So this is how it works.
Okay.
First, so you ever wonder why all these stories about the parties in the park wasn't just a dude with a microphone? Because people don't dance to that. You need music. The DJ brings people. And you don't have a party without music. It's always once music is there, the cops are saying it's a party. It could be a picnic. It's a party. You got black music. There you go. Music. So first then you have the music. You got the guy who wants to come and get the mic and, hey, everybody put your hands up. Okay, so he gets famous. Break. The guy with the equipment that had the party, he just over there. He ain't even the record company. So he like, well, damn, how can I move to that next level? Maybe I can make some of this stuff I'm playing. So then you become a producer. After you've been playing the records, then you make the records. And after you make the records, then you make shit like this. And then you just stand back and watch everybody else clamor because they trying to figure out how you guys made it. But it's not one person that does it. It's a group.
Absolutely. Okay. All right. Well, pick up to you after that. That's what I'm talking about. Teamwork make the dream work. I like that. Absolutely. Okay. So, all right. So, excuse me for exposing my wet behind the ears age. Okay.
Yes. Hello, young self.
I ain't that young though, but I'll take it. Yeah. I'll take it.
You're pretty young. I'm 20 years older than you minimum.
Listen, we ain't going to be telling everybody our age. Well, they probably already know. Shit, I don't give a damn.
I'm 59.
59? I'm 44.
So I
said it. Y'all heard it here from the ground up.
There, I tell you, 20, that's a dub.
I love you. See, I knew I should have seen you when I was out there. I'm coming back out there, all right? Because you turned it up. I see it.
I'll buy you dinner. It's all good.
Yeah, he chilling too, smoking.
I see. Shit, I'm getting jealous. Listen, all right, so let's talk about, you were in one of the movies that I used to watch over and over, Breaking. Talk to me about that, yo, because I swear I wanted to do all of that, but I just couldn't do it.
So I got a question real quick for you. Where did you
when did I see it?
Where?
I seen it the first time.
TV.
Wait, I didn't hear you. Say it again.
I said when you saw Breaking, it was a rerun on TV, wasn't it?
No, I seen it on a VHS tape. Oh, you got me telling my age again. You set me up, yo. You set me up.
You walked into that one
like... That's a setup question.
You walked into it, I was going to take over.
Yeah.
I'm saying. So that's why I'm like, girl, I love people like you who went on their own to discover Breaking. Like the people in my time, it came out and they watched it at the movies. People like went and researched and found, and you guys found it in a case like that. I want to show you this
absolutely
case. And pulled it out, said, Mama, and put it on. She said, go ahead, girl. And you fell in love with it. And that's what I love about that movie. That's what I was telling my man. So Breaking, yes. So the thing about Breaking was it was about a club that we had called Radio. So these guys, we used to have the weirdest group of people come to there. We didn't sell alcohol. It was 13 and over, but you could bring your own alcohol. You could smoke weed. You could do whatever, break dance. We didn't have no rules, but nobody ever got in a fight. And it was never no hanky-panky, no weirdness. It was always music and people and the most interesting people, like the most interesting people. Not just music people, but all walks of life people, but mostly eccentric wealth and art. I met a lot of art, types like Versace or like what's the Patrick Nagel and the other. It's a famous artist. Took pictures. I can't think of his name. It escapes me. White hair with the glasses. Y'all know him from the 80s.
Warhol or one of those.
Yo,
I don't know. He did because he older than me.
I love her. So
y'all taking that one.
But the people, it was so in the 80s in LA, there was a movie theater section in the LA Times. 4 million people read it every Sunday called Calendar. So if you were on the cover of the Calendar, you was it. Like when Michael Jackson sold out the Forum and Julio Iglesias sold out the Forum and Prince, they was on the cover of the Calendar. So Radio was on the cover of the Calendar. That was me, Ice-T, some little break dancers, all a bunch of niggas. But we had the cover. And after that, that club had 1,000 people outside waiting to get in every Friday. So it only held. But trip this. So these guys came in, they were movie producers. They're like, they saw it. It was an event. They said, let's make a film about this. They made up Romeo and Juliet, somebody from the poor, rich boy, love affair, throw that bullshit in there, show the club. $80 million. That movie opened.
$80 million?
In the first run, it made $60 million right off top.
Wow.
It was a blockbuster. Wow. So
that's amazing.
The second one, like 2 weeks later, we shooting.
I feel you on that shit.
That shit was, and it was way more elaborate too. The productions are bigger. You can see the shit. We got more money. We started climbing. It was all, but see, the point was, if you took away the silly outfits that we were wearing and let us wear our own clothes, and then you film that would have been a whole different movie. Probably 160 million, because it would have looked more tiny and real, what it really was. Excuse me, but they had to dress up the Hollywood part and whatever. They did what they did. But
they made it appeal to the Caucasians.
When you're in those club scenes, that stuff is true, man. It's true. It's the beats are there, the cats are popping and locking and whatever. It's really happening. Like, let me tell you, that same group we did Shaka Khan video that year.
I was about to ask you. You did Shaka Khan. I Feel For You. Was you in that?
that. I'm her DJ. And then we did the Olympics. Remember 1984 Olympics when Air Jordan was discovered. That's when he became Air. Here, Jordan got popping in LA. Everybody don't seem to, everything goes through LA. Bulls had to win the first Olympics. And they won.
Wait, repeat that, because you're breaking up. I didn't hear you.
I said everything LA like that. When Jordan got his nickname, he got it in LA in the Olympics. When the Bulls won those championships, they had to beat the Lakers first. Like it's all us. So that's how we're like the bar. Like if you could beat us, you made it. Like, you a champion.
I hear
beat the Lakers. It's good.
Okay.
You're a champion.
The champion.
So,
boom, let me drop the bomb on him.
Drop that on them musically. We stay with that. That's why it's not the same. We make records every 10 years because we can. Like, we don't got to make records to prove nothing to nobody. It's no fun. We make it for us. We have never stopped.
And that's how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So,
I didn't see. Go ahead. I'm sorry, dear.
No, it's okay. I was just gonna ask you, what was it like? Are you cool with Ice-T? Personally, y'all just did business together, and what was it like working alongside him?
Oh my God, Ice-T's my OG. That dude there. Yeah, we're cool. We text occasionally. I hit him on the birthday and whatnot. It's like, you worked with a guy 20 years later. Hey, happy birthday.
Right.
But like, it was such an event. So many things. Like, we did a few things together, and it was cool. But yeah, he's wonderful, man. That guy is amazing. This dude taught me how to be
cut off
and how to be cool.
Wait, say it again. You cut out again. You said this dude, and then we didn't hear what you said after that.
Ice-T taught me how to be calm and be cool and let ladies come to.
How about the ladies come to him?
Let the ladies come to you. So you're not doing the chasing?
You can't chase a lady. You got to make yourself available so that she can just show up when she's ready for you. Like, women pick. You just got to be shined up and ready. That's it.
Shine yourself up and just sit there.
And do your thing. No, some are peacocks, some are performers. You got athletes. Hey, I like plaques and I'm doing this. Everybody got something. He's on TV with you know what I mean? We got something, but we here. You know what I'm saying? We ain't running like yo, let me holler at you. Nah.
Yeah, no, they ain't feeling that no more. That's played out. They don't like that.
No. So it's the same with artists, music. Anything you want to work with or do something important to you, you gotta let it come. Got you.
Absolutely.
Because it makes you seem thirsty if you're chasing it.
Money would come streams. Stream means moving towards you. You don't gotta go to work. Get it?
Yep.
But you do got to put in some work, though, just so you know. I just want to let you know. Okay? You got to put in some work, okay? You can't just sit there and be like, look at me.
This represents work, not imagination. This is work.
Death Row Records.
We're talking about work. Nobody
Absolutely.
said about not having to make this thing. We had to make it dope. We believe
that's right.
Work is a standard. That's like breathing. I don't even work. Don't. Everybody can work. Everybody can breathe. Everybody gets the sunshine. Everybody. So you got to set yourself apart from all that bullshit. I don't go to work. I work. And bring.
I love that.
Anything
I
that
love it.
Go do. Yeah, I'm enjoying myself to go do it. I'm not. I had a job once in my life where I had to go to work. That shit lasted like 6 years almost.
See, when I grow up, I want to be just like you because I'm still going to work. But I'm still doing my own thing too. But I'm still going to work. But that's a blessing when you don't have to go to work and you work for yourself. That's what's so important, and we can do that as a people. And then I'm happy to see that our people are getting more into the entrepreneur. But technically, we already was like that. They had the Black Wall Street and all of that, so that been happening. But I feel like we kind of lost our way a little bit, but we kind of getting back on track again.
We didn't lose our way. It was taken.
I think that the setback of time with the pandemic gives everyone a chance to think and get more entrepreneurial.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. Absolutely.
That's helpful. It's all money grab. Did you know that cornrows were road maps of plantations that slaves?
Yes, I sure did. And guess what? They used to put rice inside of the hair of the braids so that when the slave kids were taken.
You lying.
No, I ain't lying. They would take the uncooked rice and braid it in the girl's hair so that when the kids were taken away, they could identify who was who from their hair and like, I guess, relation or related to, and whose kid was who. When they would braid the hair, they would put rice in it.
Wow.
Smart. Did you know this part? I don't change the subject, but this is why people don't understand. Check this out. The boats, they didn't come to California. They didn't come to Mexico. Those boats went to the islands. Dominican Republic is where all of us are from. They stopped there. That's the biggest island. And then the little slave ships came down the Mississippi River. That's why slaves were sold in the South. See, it wasn't even shipped to the North. All of us are Puerto Rican, Cuban, and whatever the hell that shit is over there. All of us that look like this. The Afro, that's where it's from. That's
I did my ancestry. They didn't tell me that. The glove. They didn't tell me that.
I'm gonna tell you, the slave ship, that's where they went. That's why you don't find sunken slave ships off the coast of America like that. They over there. They took smaller ships from those islands, the Virgin Islands, all of us. My family was sold from Jamaica directly.
Wow. Didn't know that.
Mississippi is this right there. That's like a back door. Slide up over there, cut up the Mississippi. You can sell them all up and down there. They don't even know.
See, I'm learning something new today. Let me just do a quick shout out to Al Mosley, Hardy Slice in the building, Karen in the building. I see y'all, Lotto. I see you, was good. Thank y'all for checking in. Make sure y'all share this live right now. Share it to groups and share it on your social media. Thank you very much. So listen, huh?
The question.
What happened? It's breaking up. I didn't hear. Uh-oh. Yeah, you breaking up. You breaking up again.
Yeah, froze.
Okay, you froze. The best thing to probably do, if it doesn't come back, I heard you. If it doesn't come back, click out and come back in.
Yep, you click out.
Okay. We're going to bring him back on. Make sure you guys share this live. If you come across it, if you're watching it, was good, people. So I learned a lot. I didn't know that.
I didn't know about the hair, the rice in the hair. That's something I just learned now.
Yeah, when they would braid the hair, they were road maps and stuff when they was trying to, get away and find, when they were separating the families and taking the kids, they would braid the hair and put the rice in it. They sure did. When I seen that, I was like, wow, it's amazing how some of the things that the creativity that they had to have when back in those times, you know what I mean? And this is why I say we can't, I feel like, in this time and in this generation, that we have to just we can't be whining all the time about a lot of the things that happen. We got to be stronger because our ancestors were strong. And if they didn't fight for us, we wouldn't be here now. So at the end of the day, we have to look at them and stop whining about shit that people like, oh, I can't do this. You better do it. What if they would have gave up? You know what I'm saying? Shit, come on. But I'm so sorry you clicked off. What were you saying before you, we couldn't hear you?
What was the last thing I was speaking on? I forgot now because I was trying.
You just as bad as we are.
Yeah, you was talking about the slave ships from Haiti and
well, how we were sold up the Mississippi, the back door.
Yes,
but from that point, it's a trip because, like all of us that look like us, the Afro, like Afro-American, that Afro, it's not the same like in Mexico. They're Mesoamericans. They came from Mongolia and walked across the land bridge and down from China. The Indians, they're not us. We came out, we were brought here on boats over there. Right. And that's the only place. They didn't get dropped off. Now, there are some others. There's two types. There are the slaves, and then there are the ones who were born here, fast runners. So we have also blacks that were born in North America that are the fastest people on earth are from 3 regions on the planet: the West Indies, America, and the North American continent here. Like, who wins the sprints all the time? All the time. It's either us, Canadians, or the Jamaicans.
Yes.
Yep.
That is so true.
That's it.
That is so true. That's crazy.
That's a body style. We're born in those places. Some of us are from here and mixed. For instance, you notice how we hid with the Indians. Well, how you look at me? I could go hide with the Indians. Yep. You know why? They look like us.
Right.
They don't look like the way they on TV, all of them.
That is very true.
Yeah. So and then we got us that look like you, more lighter, and even more. They go hide over there and report back. You know I'm black. I got cousins.
I got the hook up, y'all.
We got power, and we don't connect. I don't know why. Because that's what they do. They separate us.
I was just about to say that. They separate us. And one of the things, because I talk about this all the time, like, we're the only people that allow everything to separate us, right? From older to younger, from music to the old school to the new school, to where you live at, in what area you live. Huh?
Nothing unifies us.
Religion is the biggest separation for our people. Religion. I'm gonna call it what it is. You got religion is the first was the first separation for our people before, and then color. They separate us by your light skin, dark skin, all of that.
Right.
But you got to remember the way to get into some people, and the way to, because we are a strong people when we're together. So the way to separate the way to mess up our power is to separate us, to have us fighting each other. If we fight each other, we're no longer worried about who our enemy is.
Okay, so let me talk on that point right there. Guess what the ultimate divide and conquer is?
What's that?
You fight with yourself.
There you go.
God is over there. God is over there. See him on the wall? Pray over there. Now you got conflict inside you. You have been conquered.
That's right.
Ain't no God over there, bro. That's not, bro. Let me just tell you something. I don't care what anybody's religion is. I love all. I'm gonna tell you something. I was in a religion where they say you had to have the Holy Ghost to be speaking tongues to prove that you had the Holy Ghost to go to heaven, right? Pentecostal. And I know that that's not true based on the Bible, but I digress into what I'm about to say. If you don't have the Holy Spirit, you would be dead. That's the life in you. Every one of us has that. And most of us have a second man in our head that tells us, don't do that. Like, you ain't never heard that shit? Don't do that. What you mean don't do that? Who said that? Come on, man.
Yes.
And some people don't. Those people are called.
No, I think everybody do. I think some people just ignore it.
Some people haven't discovered it.
Yeah.
Like, it's called, I read a book about a guy who he was going to kill himself, and he had never heard a voice in his head until that night. The voice said, do it. What you waiting on?
I can't take it. That's the one time he hears it.
In my head.
I can't take this shit. like you showing up now, man.
You and telling me to kill myself. Off yourself.
No, that's sad. I hope he didn't do it.
And that's when he discovered God. So I just say this. If anyone thinks that I'm crazy, pray silently to themselves. Don't pray out loud. Pray to yourself. Give it a chance.
I do that.
Not out loud, because the devils are listening. They can
Amen.
hear you.
Yep.
Man, listen.
Yourself, who can hear it? You.
That's
Guess
right.
who's in there with you? Somebody's there. When I was going to church, they used to say, God's going to play back your life and tell you all the shit you did. And I was like, how is that possible? Then they say, Jesus is in your heart. He's waiting to come in. And I said, aha. That nigga's here.
Wait. I'm missing it.
Yeah, he's there.
Okay, there you go. Listen, we are taught
He's
a
here.
lot.
Jesus in your heart.
You got that right. In your heart, within you, a part of you.
So they tell the lie. It's over there. Then they say now he's knocking on the door. Like, nah, he in there. He ain't over there. The Bible, Jesus says, and I will quote this: if they say he's over there, you know they're a lie. That is a scripture. When they tell you there Christ is, you know that they're false. You ever read that? Listen to it.
I'm not a religious person. I will look it up though, but I'm not religious. I don't really follow religion. Yourself. No, that's what I do, and I'm gonna keep it. And it's been working out for me. The glove, okay. It's been. But listen, let me get into because we giving a whole session right now. But I love it though. I love it, and I want to have you back on the panel to talk about this. Let me ask you this. Let me get into a few things so people can know your history and everything. So we talked about you working in the movie Breaking, you working alongside Ice-T and things like that. But you also did something for Nas, correct? Phone Tap. Did you do that?
Well, yeah, we were a group of producers that went to go work like a mob collaboration, East Coast and West Coast. They wouldn't come here because Biggie just got killed, and we wasn't going there because Tupac just got killed. So we all went to Miami, just like the Mafia. And we was there for 2 weeks. I did like Phone Tap, Firm Fiasco, 5 Minutes. I did like 7 songs on that album. Me and Butter.
Wow.
I did. There's one on there. My favorite is Firm Family. That's me and Dre. Most people don't even listen to that one. That one is hard.
You got Dre up there?
But Firm Family got Come On Sexy Mama. Remember that song?
Come On Sexy Mama. No, I don't remember that. I probably would have to hear that one. So this is you and Dre. Can you see that up on the screen? Are you able to see that?
That's all I see.
All right. Okay. So that's that. So where was this picture?
That was taken at the dojo.
So what was going on that night? Y'all look like y'all was turning up.
Yeah, working.
Absolutely. That was probably a Tuesday, bro.
How you know it was a Tuesday? You see what I'm saying? You said it was a Tuesday. Then pass the blood there. All right, okay. So that's what I'm talking about. You have a lot going on. So I mean, you are a veteran in the game. You contribute to hip hop and so much, and we want to thank you for that. And even I've learned a lot, reading through your bio and stuff like that, and looking. I'm like, oh God, this brother is real. He did a lot, and a lot of stuff that I love and follow. So I want to thank you for that because we definitely love hip hop and we love people who paved the way. And anybody that contribute paved the way.
And a lot of times the guys who do the producing are the ones that nobody give that recognition to. You know, the guy who's on the mic is the one who gets all the recognition, or the writer, but it's the guy who produces it that mic wouldn't be anything without the producer. Absolutely.
Most of the time, we got to move the guys on beat, just so you know. Mm-hmm. After they finish rapping, go home, that's when the work starts. We get to moving those words and shuffle. They think they rapped it like that too. It's so hilarious.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We was like, I killed that shit.
And we've been doing that since we've been using tape, because it's the same with the offsets. This Pro Tools was just an extension of what we were doing. So if you can imagine Pro Tools being this way, visual, the way we work was this way, linear, into the tracks. Does that make sense?
Yep, I get it.
It's about the depth. It's not how much you got. How much of it can you use?
We got a producer on the check-in right now. Big shout out to Demo Wet. He did a lot of stuff too. He did Nas Hate Me Now, and I know he's pretty cool with Ice-T too. I don't know if you know him personally, but he's on the check-in and he's agreeing with everything that you're saying. Yes, absolutely. He said yes. He said we fix. So basically, he's saying y'all fix it.
Hell, bro, he know what it is, because we wanted to be. Our name is, so we're still the DJ, and if there's anything wrong with that, they never gonna say it was the rapper. They're gonna say it was the producer. Well, he ain't rapping on beat, the damn producer. So we just gotta make sure it's right. That's how it don't matter. If it's dope, it's the rapper. It's great. But if it's but
I do have to tell you,
dudes, they wrote the melody, all that, and he just mimicked it. Let me tell you something. I had a song. I got like 17 musicians on it. It took me 4 months to record it and mix it. I got it all layered. I had someone come and lay a vocal on it. It took them 20 minutes. I went home and worked on that vocal for 4 days. Even found parts that they didn't even sing and put it there, had it arranged how I wanted it, then presented it to the tune that they thought they sang it like that. But it's cool though, right? I did a work, right? Like they came for 20 minutes. Not only did I sponsor all of them sessions, which is not cheap, but then it was just a little thing that was a little bit of not acceptance of greatness is what I say. So I just stopped working with them.
Oh, damn.
Because if you follow work to your thing, who else is going to see that if you can't see it?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So
we want to thank y'all for fixing it. Y'all producers out there, thank you very much. But I mean, at the end of the day, I do feel that it is the producer that's going to take that track to the next level. It is the producer that's going to make the artist sound great. And, even me, as I rap and I look for, people who's going to mix it great and make me sound good. So, I think after the artist lay down their verse, all the magic comes from you guys.
I mean, first of all, you can't even do a song without a beat. So the beat is not the last part. That's the first part. Yep. Then you got the words. That's like the second. The person who I'm talking about is the one who gives to the record company, the project manager. If that's the producer, cool. I seen some artists that do that. Like they produce it. They get this guy to do the tracking. They rap over it. They get this engineer to mix it. They know they vibe. It's a lot of artists like that. But it's producers, like more producers should be. So if you can't turn on the item that you're using, like an SSL 9000K, you should not be allowed to use it. You understand what I mean? If you can't power it up, like let's make a beat. Okay, let's turn off all the power. See who come up with an A beat. A lot of guys don't even know how to turn stuff on. They here, become an engineer. It's not hard. There's nobody between our sound, man. That's how come people hire us to get that. They don't know how to do it. And I'm
it looks hard to me.
It's hard.
I always wanted to learn it.
It's work.
I bet it is. But I guess it's work that you have to love.
That's when
you got to have the patience.
Work. Yep.
There you go. And
I think the patience comes with dealing with artists. If you were producing, you got to deal with artists, especially because some artists are divas. No matter how great you make it, they got to find something wrong with it.
I'm a diva.
He said me. I'm glad you claiming it. I'm glad you claiming it.
Diva.
It's all good. It is.
But right, you know what I'm saying? I'm not, but I'm gonna give you what you asked for. I'm a
right, but if you a diva from you, if you a diva about your stuff, that's one thing. But it be I've seen divas where they don't have, all they doing is coming in and rapping, and they're they being overly dramatic about something that you didn't even produce.
I am aware.
All right. We're moving on. Y'all talking too much about the artist. You know what I'm saying? We're moving on, okay?
I'm trying to be gracious, like, yo, let's go away from that.
I feel alone over here right now. I mean, shoot. Well, listen, we talked about the climate, so but you also did you did the doggy style. You worked on that album as well, right?
Which one?
Did you do the
breaking up?
I know you did I'm breaking up. Can you hear me?
I don't know what happens,
Let
but
me
it
see.
starts to break up right when you ask a question. Am I still?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear now. Well, yeah.
You're
frozen.
We're frozen. You look frozen to us. Let me see what's going on here. Okay. Nope, I see what he see because I'm looking at it. It's frozen on his end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you can't hear me now?
We can hear you clear.
Can you see me?
Yeah, we can hear you. It's just that it's frozen on your end.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Let me try something.
Okay. So why? Well, if you can hear me, I'm gonna still ask the question. Yeah, it froze. It's all good. Can you hear me?
Yes.
All right. So I'm just gonna ask you this question. Let's see if it comes back. You worked on Doggy Style?
Yes.
Okay, and what part did you play? Obviously, but I'm asking anyway, on that album.
I mixed the album with Dre. Dude, I bet all the gunshots on every gunshot you heard, I fired off an MPC.
What? He did. He did all the gunshots, y'all.
Did all the gunshots, and I did all the hi-hats and high percussion on the Bernard Wright joint. I forgot the name of it though. This is for the G's and this is for the hustle. Then I produced Doggy with Dre. I played all the keys and all the instruments. He did the beat. Nice. That was our first #1 single for Snoop. Doggy Dog World is first #1 song.
Beautiful. That's what I'm talking about. History.
His first single where I'm the Talk Box, and I did that with Dre too, and Emmanuel Dean, rest in peace. Yeah, we did that one too.
Nice. You have a very long resume of stuff. Let me ask you, do you work with up and coming artists?
Absolutely. When I work with them guys, they were up and coming. That's all I work with.
Oh, okay. They was up and coming.
Then
I'm talking about that,
Nas was the first artist I did that was like not up and coming.
Really? Well, I ask that because sometimes, some producers, when you have a resume like that, it's hard for an artist to work sometimes with producers of your caliber. So that's why I wanted to find out if you work with, if you're open to working with independent artists, because the independent wave is very big right now.
Absolutely. I'll tell you this too. So the way that I avoid those issues that he was speaking of is that I work with coming artists. They don't seem to have these built in yet. They
say that again. What artists?
Up and coming ones or independent ones. They don't tend to have that diva thing yet. They kind of want to.
Yes. I don't know. I've met some. Some of them, they just think they too goddamn good.
There are those, but I believe there's less in that group.
Yeah, it is.
Established group. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, go mobbing through everybody with a record deal and see who you're going to even want to work with. Sign, they all got chains and they all loof like this. It's like they got hits.
I can't take it.
like little baby, little boop, dirt, all of them with chains and none of this though. No metal whatsoever. They got some glasses. They got some bling. You know,
Lord,
there's a lot of those on Def
absolutely.
Jam and Universal, and like I'd rather go and meet somebody that's at a bar singing with a mic that's just by herself or himself or telling a joke. Yo, can you tell that joke on my record? Like, nah, we can make a whole album. I'm looking for the next person. I'm not trying to be with Rihanna. She got ASAP Rocky. And you got people like the girl never had a hit and she talking about she taking 4 years off of music. I'm like, you mean you have music in the last 4 years? What's the girl's name? A real pretty girl who was with T.I. The white girl rapper.
Oh, Iggy, yes.
Years off of music. I'm like, huh? You mean you?
I can't take it.
It's a lot of them though. They're just like, I did one album and I'm quitting.
Maybe the love wasn't never really there. And then sometimes when they probably get into the industry and realize the work that has to be done, it might make them say, maybe this is not for me. I need a break to really see if it's for me. So that could be one of the reasons why they take their break and probably never want to come back. Who knows? It ain't for everybody. Hey,
artists taking breaks, like, huh? Like, we call that getting dropped. Make room for somebody else. Dude. You ain't taking a break.
You don't take a break, you got dropped.
You gonna come back? When? With your own money. Nobody gonna find you.
Oh my God, I can't take it. Demo Wet is cracking up over there. Oh my God, because I know he can relate to everything you're talking about right now.
Because they don't want to let it be what it is. Like, you watch a TV show and everybody think the actor made the movie. They're gonna give the one Avenger guy all the juice, and it took 1 million dudes to make that movie.
Absolutely. You're right. And you got to give credit to the whole crew, because it wouldn't be that, if everybody wasn't working together collectively. So that is very, very, very true. Look, listen, you worked at BET, right? What did you do?
No, I did a lot of shows that were on BET.
Okay, so what did you do? When you say I did a lot of shows, what does that mean? As far as what?
I'm a music supervisor. At that time, I was not doing the paperwork part of the music supervision. I was selecting the songs with my partner Lisa and placing them actually in the show, editing them, making them smooth under dialogue. We would tell them what music to use. They didn't. We were the music. When they show, like it was Frankie and Neffy. Rest in peace, Frankie just passed today.
Yes, thank you for saying that. I forgot to mention that. Yeah, rest in peace for sure.
Just mentioned it. See? We did Tiny and Toya. We did Monica Still Standing. I did Played by Fame. I did Hell Date.
Hell Date was my shit. I used to watch that.
ET was working for me.
That's what I'm talking about. You was a music supervisor. So you're the
music I was playing was my music.
All of yours. Oh, okay. So no one from the outside could submit anything to you, or they just had to be in your team to get on those shows?
So I was on a team, but I was like the Kareem of the team. And like where everyone else had 10 songs, I had 1,500 songs. And so I was just a giant. They just kept placing them everywhere and they just kept going. And so as I became that, I could just say, so it was our group. So the way it works in television is you have to be an approved vendor. If you're not approved vendor, don't believe none of this stuff you see in Instagram where you can get placements. It's a closed network. It's like 6 lists. If you're not on the list, you ain't getting placed. So
how does someone get on the list?
You gotta be me. or you know somebody like me to get on the list. I've been placing music on television since 2000. We started Moesha. So that's how you got to have bid on them.
Nice. This is good information. Trust me, everybody out there listening, because I know that I've been saying I want to create music for that. So I know somebody now, boy. Shoot. Listen, are you frozen? Are you frozen again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shoot. Back. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yep. You're cutting in and out.
There.
Is it in and out?
We hear you, but it's moving and it's stopping.
Okay.
So I think there you go.
Television is where you get paid. All this other stuff is luck of the draw. I can tell you how to make
playing music on the radio or on the TV is where you get paid.
Absolutely.
It's on television, visual medium. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. That's what I'm talking about. So listen.
With BT and there's some networks too, but then I became like American Soul. I was working for the same group, and I was a music coordinator, which is like the assistant to the supervisor. I'm the guy now that got to go get the clearances and not only find the songs that are like the songs in the 70s. So there's music that you know, and then other songs that were on the radio. Like they were fillers back then. Those songs still exist. Nobody just knows what they are. So you go get the songs from the time from the artists that have records, and you buy up a guy like me who got 100 songs from. I got so many songs from this era. I could make another one of those. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if it was a show that came on that needed 80s music, I would be the perfect guy. You know what I mean? I was an 80s music guy. I made the beats where I got a hit record in the 80s and in the 90s and in the 2000s. We kept it going. We got another one about to drop. I can't wait to see if Kanye is going to put that thing out.
What thing?
He's supposed to be dropping a record or something. And I think it's the record that they did. There was a record that was done after Jesus is King. But they changed the name to Donda or something like that, or
I think I did see that. I seen that.
So I wonder, because I know what's on there, and this it's so good. We got so much music, so we got this thing where I call it myself. I just liken it like I go to Dre's house. He got this studio of all life in his house. And he makes music every day. So I believe it's like Rembrandt lives there and he's painting. And he plays masterpieces for his guests. When we go over there, we don't, every time somebody hears music, they go, "Oh, you would change the game." And we'll be like, we did that.
Oh, man.
We already did that. We don't need to do that. We just want to make music. We don't even want to sell it. Come over, you want to hear some good music. We got it. We pay for it. We make it. It's fun. But it's like, it ain't about selling it, man. It's about listening to it, man. If y'all listen to what I listen to my own music all day. And it's all new. I haven't heard nothing like it. I got a comic book in my life. My documentary is written in a comic book.
Really? Where can we get that comic book from? Is that something that we could purchase, the comic book? Where can people get it?
It will be available. I just started posting screenshots of it today. It'll be available. The first book is a series of 6 graphic novels. They're short, 3 pages.
Okay.
And each one comes with a soundtrack. So it's a 10,000 piece vinyl soundtrack attached to each of the books, limited number. So you know, and then after that, it'll be 6 books, 60,000 records. And then we're going to do an NFT of the whole thing. Then I'm going to do an animated series, then live action.
Oh, okay. And them NFTs, I've been hearing a lot about that. Are you big into making money off of that?
Well, so crypto I was, but then I got out before all, when it was like 60,000 for Bitcoin, that's when I was out. I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait. And now it's like half that. So the NFT and all of that, Ether, the gas that runs it, everything dropped in value. So you hear less of it. There's still value there, but I never valued it the same as others. I look at it like, to me, it's a one of one thing. Like if you got something that's that rare, then it has no value, and you just take it to Sotheby's and let them bid for it. And then you have Easter eggs. Like I got interviews with people and songs with Dre, like those masterpieces I speak of. I got a couple of them, 20 of them myself that I can play all day long. Everybody says, oh, I mean, so when I play these songs, like for producers or groups or whatever, they start talking about their favorite producer would love to sit down with me, like, because they never heard of me. And then even a few have seen me work, and I don't work the same as others. And so it's funny because Dre and I work exactly the same. And so I usually train some of his people. Like they'll send a rookie engineer to come work with me so that I could get him up to speed. Then they send him to the house.
I can't take it. Wait, so do you give classes to anybody like that want to come learn, or they got to come from somebody that you know?
As far as in the technical era, okay, so I plan on having a Young Genius Academy for children. A music teaches music business and music industry, how to play the whole thing about music, everything that I know, from contract to 3/4 stat rate to publishing. And look, I'd rather pay someone publishing and own the master. Because that's here, take your publishing. I still got 90% over here to mess with of that dollar. Here's your dime. Fight over it. I'm over here.
I can't take it.
Now,
fight over it.
Now, if you had, what do you look for? If you see, like you say, you interested in more up and coming artists. What do you look for in an up and coming artist before you say, you know what, I want to work with this guy or this girl?
I'll be honest with you. I used to be looking for one thing. I used to look for one particular thing because I thought, you guys ever heard of the Taming of the Shrew?
No, I don't think so. It sounds familiar, but I'm not really sure, so I'm gonna say no.
Help you out. Older. I read a lot of books, fairy tales when I was a kid. So there's a fairy tale about a shrew. A shrew is a woman in the Great Britain area with a bad mouth, and she like a hood rat. Bah.
Okay.
She means well. She's a lovely person, but her mouth is ratchet, and she just whatever, right? So, but she sings the opera, perfect operetta, right? When she talks, she cockney, nigga, you know what I mean? Nah. So you gotta teach her to be a lady, right? Outside of herself. When she's singing, she's a lady. Or he's such a gentleman and perfect man, but when he's out, he's thug life and he's gonna get himself killed before he, you know what I mean? So now what I look for is a type of work ethic. It doesn't matter if you have the perfect siren voice or, we'll figure it out. Because sometimes, what do you really want from this? You want fame or fortune? Because fortune can buy you fame. You can write a hot song. You ain't got to sing it.
Absolutely.
That's that 10. I could teach you how to access that 90% instead of the bullshit 10%. But so like, who has the big buildings? Rihanna or Def Jam? Never mind.
Def Jam.
So the artist ain't there. It ain't it. That ain't it. Like we talk about billionaire artists. We don't talk about billionaire them companies because they all got billions. All of them. Like I can name 3 people in the music industry that are the most powerful, and you've never heard of any of them. So
it's crazy how you don't hear about the main ones in the back, but they're the reasons why everything is possible, because none of it would be possible if it wasn't for people like you that was making sure that we get greatness. You know what I mean? I want to shout out big homie Matt, man. He's over there on your coast. He has UNG radio stations, and he said, listen, OG is heavy in the game. He said, congrats to this brother, his accomplishments. And he said, God bless you from UNG radio station. That's my homeboy. I checked him out when I was out there in LA last week. So he's sending his blessings to you.
Man, I love that, man. Shout back out to you, bro. All blessings.
Yes,
man.
Yes.
So yeah, well, listen. Man, you gotta just be about this.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. It's so like you gave us so much. Like we even went a little bit over time, but it's like the interview is great. I mean, first of all, your entrance was dope. Okay, you came in with this.
the entrance is what it was.
I love it. I immediately got comfortable. I said, "Oh shit, he keep it real." Okay. I love that though. I love it.
Thank you.
Is there anything that we did not cover that you want the people to know? And if it's not, he got a whole. Listen, I need to start selling some of that since it's legal. All right, so. Oh God, is there anything that we didn't ask you that you want people to know? That's the first question, and the second one is, tell people how they can contact you or where you would like them to contact you if they want to do business with you.
Okay, I'm on Instagram at @ChrisGlove_. I'll be there all the time. You can hit me in the thing, whatever, because
it froze up again.
Darn it, this darn thing is freezing on us. Are you there?
Oh shit.
Hello. Okay, y'all. I don't know what happened. We are going to put his social medias. Oh, there he comes. We can hear you.
Y'all still hear me?
We can hear you. Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
Wow.
I don't think we hear. Can you hear us? Huh?
Yeah. So,
okay. You're froze though, but we can hear you. So why don't you go ahead and give people your social media and information on how they can reach you?
Absolutely. At @ChrisGlove_ on Instagram. And I got a new release now coming with my comic. It's about an alternate reality with me on the run from the government because I know how to weaponize music. So they want to talk to me. And song's called Sigame. Follow me. I'm running to the Dominican Republic. I got a group there. Shout out to Tony Hasboon, Big Crook, Danny Killer, Melly Mel. Those are my folks all. So I got to escape. I got a group of Dominican rebels that are going to help me conquer the U.S.
Oh, okay. I got to see this. I'm definitely going to get that. For sure.
Vice President Ice-T is after me.
Oh, Vice President Ice-T. Don't give it up, though. Don't tell too much. You want the people to read it. Don't tell them too much. Let them go buy it.
You ain't got to worry about that. There's liquor.
Okay. All right. Okay. So listen, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show. We still see your picture. It's frozen, but we can hear you. Thank you again. I want to thank you for your contribution. Oh, I see you moving back. Your contribution to hip hop and to the industry itself. Because again, a lot of this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for people like you putting in that work. So thank you so much. And we do hope that you come back on the show. I love your vibe. You dope. And when I come to LA, because wait, we didn't talk about this. Don't you have a shop?
I don't have a shop. I got this.
What do you got? What's it?
Sweets.
Well, listen, when I come to LA, I hope that we meet up in person.
We in all the stores. We're in all the legal cannabis stores.
Oh, you are? Oh, okay. That's what it was. Okay, all right. Okay, so that's good. That's good.
Man,
My mom will check it. She said, I like him. God bless.
Thank you. I like her too. I like your mom.
All right. So listen, again, we definitely want to have you back in the future when your other things come out. But we will be following so we could keep up to date on what you got going on. And again, thank you for coming on the show. Is there any final words before we go?
Man, just want to say, anybody out there that's doing music, just listen to yourself, man. Do your best within yourself. Your best is going to be what it is. If you do your best every day, it ain't going to be the same every day. But if it's always your best, you ain't got no complaints. You did your best.
Yep.
There you go. All right. I love that. Just do your best. Your best is good enough. Thank you. We will be in touch, brother.
Thank you. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes. Enjoy the rest of your day. And thank you guys for tuning in.
Kicked them off.
Oh, shoot. Well, listen. Thank y'all for tuning in to From the Ground Up.
Commercials and all that.
Oh, wait. Whoa. We can't even go nowhere. Stick around for our sponsors, guys. We got to show y'all our sponsors. So there's other people that's doing great things out there. We want y'all to know what they do. So let's go to
N1DP.
Let's get it.
One draft pick, and our approved dispensers.
N1DP, the hottest athletic wear. But it's not just for athletes. It's for anybody who's dope and got swag. It's not just for the fellas. Ladies, get your sexy on, be comfortable and cute. N1DP is keeping the kids fly since day one. Go to their website and get everything you need from N1DP.com.
Number one draft pick. We in the building.
Yeah. Make sure y'all go to that website if you want that fly gear. I told y'all it's not just for anybody. It's for if you dope, you got swag, if you're a little OG, all that. Make sure y'all check them out. You know what I mean? N1DP, baby.
OG.
Yeah, the little OG. You got the big OG, you got the little OG, you got the young OG. You know what I mean? So make sure y'all go check them out. They got so much. They got the caps. They got it all. You know what I mean? Support these businesses. Support these black businesses. If you could buy that Gucci, you could buy that Prada, you could buy all that. You could support businesses like this because they got that dope fly wear, baby.
And
so
since we back to wearing masks again, they got some fly masks too.
You already know, so check them out. Who we got up next?
We got Logical.
Logo Ika. Logo Ika.
Ika.
So let's play him real quick.
Logo Ika is a computer graphic design center for animation used for social media, websites, music videos, and also private graphic design for book covers, logos, and many more design services to assist enhancing the client's brand. You can find Logo Ika on Instagram at logoika.gfx.
That's right. Make sure y'all check him out. Listen, he did my website. He does a lot of stuff. He does animation, graphics. He does book covers. This guy does
artwork.
it all.
Let me say he do art.
Artwork,
Yeah.
sculpting. I mean,
yeah.
This guy's a genius, y'all, and his work is top notch. So if you want to enhance your brand and you whatever you got going on, you definitely want to check him out. Okay, so that's Logo Ika.
JD Cargo, the JD Cargo Express is up.
Yes, JD Cargo Express. This is supporting all the local businesses, y'all. Let's get it.
If you are looking for new or used items such as furniture, clothing, appliances, and so much more, then you want to check out JD Cargo Express Thrift Store on 39 North Main Street in Middletown, New York. They are open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They also accept donations, which you can drop off at any time during business hours. If you want to check out some nice, new, or lightly used items, such as name brand clothing and other things, then head over to JD Cargo Express Thrift Shop on 39 North Main Street, Middletown, New York. That's JD Cargo Express Thrift Shop on 39 North Street, Middletown, New York, and tell them you heard it here on From the Ground Up Productions.
Yes, guys. If you are in the Hudson Valley area in Middletown, New York, make sure you stop over there. They take donations. They send clothes over to the Dominican Republic. people on the street, if they are in need and they don't have stuff, this lady is so caring. She gives stuff to them for nothing if she see the people in need. And that's the type of people that we need in our community. But we have to support those type of businesses too. That's how they thrive and thrive and stay above water. So yes, although she gives things for free, if you don't support people like that, they eventually go out of business. So we don't want that. We want to support them. She has new stuff and she has used stuff. So you can get it all, baby. Make sure y'all go check her out. JD Cargo Express thrift store. And that's in Middletown, New York. Y'all heard it here on From the Ground Up Productions. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the show. If you're seeing this for the first time, make sure you like our page. And I do want to remind you guys that we do have our own network on Roku. So if you have a Roku, look up From the Ground Up Productions TV. We spell the ghetto way, okay? Yeah, so we D-A, okay? D as in David, A as in Apple. From the Ground Up Productions TV on Roku. If you are looking to get your content on there, you can contact us and we can give you the information on how you can get your content there, either on demand or in rotation, okay? I think I'm done. Yep. All right, listen. So thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you share this live. It's here on Facebook. You can also see us on YouTube. And most of all, most importantly, honestly, check us out on that Roku. We out. Peace.
From the ground up. From the ground up. There's only one way to go from here.